Hi folks, this is Scott with IR-TEC with our third video on our OSNet products. Our OSNet products are our networkable sensors, meaning they can talk to each other wirelessly. Each sensor does need to be wired, but they speak to each other wirelessly. So the first item I'll show you is our button, and it is a 120 volt button. So it can be put into wherever a regular switch is already located. You hit the button to turn it on. You hit the button to turn it off. You hold it to turn it to dim it up, and you hold it to dim it down. That's all there is to it. And again, this will speak wirelessly to any of these items. Our newest item is our PBD 708, and this is a 4-button control that you can program each button individually. It works very similar to our other button, and that is you tap it to turn it on, you tap it to turn it off, you hold the button to dim it up, you hold the button to dim it down. Each of these buttons operate the same way. Again, you program this with our handheld programmer, which we'll get to. And this is our newest item, which is, again, a 4-button control. Generally, how you use it doesn't have to be used this way, but you'd have 3 different loads. And then the 4th one, you can actually dim all up or dim all down, turn them all off in that sense. The next item is our OSNet sensor. In this particular case, I have it mounted in a electrical box type mount, but we can do this in surface mount and a lot of other types of mounts. This sensor, our OSNet sensor, you can get in low voltage or line voltage. Line voltage handles 540 watts. So if that's your application, this is the best way to use it. It has the capability of turning on and off loads, bi-level dimming for each load, or full dimming for each load. It also has a photocell built into it, so you can do full daylighting. In some cases, you might want to disable the sensor and just use it as a daylight sensor. In other cases, you may want to use it as a regular sensor and a daylight sensor. So it has lots of applications to this. The next item would be our plug load item, and this is actually a power pack, and it switches 20 amps worth of plug loads. So with the new codes, they are requiring you to switch plug loads now, and this would be the item that we can use. This sensor would talk to this, and as well as all the buttons. And so everything can talk together and switch everything on. The nice thing about this OSNet product is there's no commissioning to it. You can do it yourself. It saves a lot of money. There's a lot of companies that are charging $2,000 for commissioning and on up from that amount. But here's how you program everything. It's a handheld programmer. With this programmer, it is not hackable, because whoever has this is the only one that can program it. Unlike Bluetooth and some other types of protocols, this isn't as hackable. So we've stayed with this type of thing for now until we can do something else that's safer and not hackable. So this is our OSNet product. Again, you can do 250 zones with 100 sensors per zone. And each sensor can have up to 4 zones. And don't forget, we have our screwless switch plate that just snaps over any of these items. It just snaps on with no screws. Again, thank you for your time. I appreciate you tuning in. And if you'd like to learn more about our product, please look up www.IR-TEC, and that's TEC.com. Thanks.